children and parents in Wayne Township. Welcome to your family fun night of 2020. I'm usually at your school and get to make you a balloon in person, but this year things are a little different, and so I thought it might be fun if I taught you how to make balloons. Balloon twisting is a really fun art form. I've been doing this for over 20 years, and I have the best job in the world because I get to make balloons every day and I get to meet really fun people like you. Balloon twisting does take lots of practice, but like anything else, the more you do it, the easier it comes and the faster you'll be. 20 years ago, when I first started, the internet was very new, and I had to basically teach myself balloons. I had a couple books that I could look at, but other than that, I did not have any resources. But today, they have YouTube out there, and so with your parents' permission, you could get on YouTube and look up different balloon creations, and there's lots and lots of very expert balloon twisters that will teach you step by step on how to make things. Now, there's a few things you're going to need if you want to be a balloon twister. Balloons come in all different shapes, sizes, and colors. They come in rounds. Some of them are printed. This one has an alien. They come in large rounds, again printed, and sometimes they're plain. Here's an eye. They can be hearts. This is called a bee body, makes great bumblebees. And this goofy looking one is actually called a big bear head. There's different places you can order balloons from the internet. The place that I order from the most is called Larock's Fun and Magic. They are wonderful. The two brands that we use the most are called Qualitex or Batalitex, and they are excellent quality. Please do not buy balloons from Walmart. Those are very thin, and it will be really hard for you because they pop so easily. All right, this balloon right here is called a 260. These are long and skinny balloons, like this. And the reason they're called 260 is when they're fully inflated, they can be up to 2 inches deep and up to 60 inches long. The next one's called a 160, and it is called a 160 because it can be 1 inch deep and up to 60 inches long. There are also 360s, and there are a 646, and because it gets 6 inches deep and up to 46 inches long. I don't use these very often because they're very to work with, and if you have small hands, it's hard to push the balloon and squeeze it and twist it. But they do make great rocket ships, scuba tanks, and they make awesome, great balloon creations. You want to stay away from any balloons on the package that say jewel tone or crystal. The ones you want should say standard or deluxe or fashion. The jewel tone and the crystal, they're see-through balloons and they pop very easily. You will also need a pump. Now, there are different kinds of pumps. This is called a hand pump. These are not very expensive at all, and you can order it from the same place that you order your balloons. Again, I get mine from Larock's Fun and Magic, but you can get them other places as well. Don't blow balloons up ever with your mouth. If you blow up a balloon with your mouth, it's very, very difficult, almost impossible, and also nobody wants to take a balloon that has icky slobber all over. Hand pumps are not expensive, and they do a great job of blowing up almost any balloon. For 160s, you will need a little pump called a 160 pump. It's very tiny here, so when you blow up a 160, it fits right here on the nozzle very easily. If you love making balloons and you want to get something a little more professional, you can get this. This is called a floor pump. Mine is made by Filbert, and it's wonderful because when you blow up a balloon, it will blow up the balloon all in one stroke. They also have electric pumps. These are a lot more expensive, so they're not necessary to have, but they are nice if you're doing a long job. They do make a little bit of a noise, and also they're a little bit slower. But if you're doing a really long job, like sometimes balloon twisters will do jobs that are many, many hours, then it does really come in handy. You will also need scissors. or a cutter. I like scissors. And you will also need markers. You need Sharpie markers that are permanent. The one I use the most is black. And then you don't have to have a white paint pen, but if you have that, this is nice because it will, it's helpful to make the eyeballs. Okay, let's get started. To blow up a balloon, what you want to do is take your balloon and you're going to put the nozzle right on the tip of the pump, and you want to pull it down to these little ridges here. And then you want to hold on. You want to put your thumb on top, your pointer finger underneath, and then you're going to pull all the way out and all the way in and all the way out, all the way in until you have the balloon blown up as big as you want it to blow up. Now, don't let go. If you let go of the balloon, it flies away. Most balloons you will twist, you will need to leave a few inches of a tail. That way, when you blow up a balloon and you want to make a creation that has lots of twists, there's some place for the air to go. If you blow it up all the way and then put lots of twists in it, then your balloon has nowhere for the air to go and it will go pop. After you have air in the balloon, hold on to it, give it a little tiny burp, and then tie the knot. If the air rushes out before you can tie the knot, it's best to start over and get a different balloon, because if you use the same balloon again, it will be weak here and it will be real fat here and skinny here, and it'll be really hard to make your balloon animal. Tying the knot is the hardest part. Once you have that down, the rest is easy. The easiest way to tie the knot is to twist off a little bubble, hold this end, and then let go of the short end. Now you've got lots of stretchy stuff to tie your knot. Now you can wrap it around 2 fingers or you can wrap it around 1 finger, but however you do it, go all the way around and then tuck it in and then pull your finger out. And voila, you have a knot. The first balloon that everyone ever learns is a balloon dog. So that's the one I'm going to teach you first. But before we do the balloon dog, I'm going to teach you some basic twists. Whenever you twist a balloon, you want to start with a bubble. That's a bubble. So far, so good. Now, twist a balloon, always start with a knot in. Don't start with this end, start with a knot in. And think about which hand you write with. I am right-handed, so I am going to hold the balloon with my left hand, and my right hand will be my twisting hand. So your left hand is your holding hand, right hand is the twisting hand. When you twist a balloon, it's important to always go in the same direction. It doesn't matter which way you go, but you always want to make it the same. You can twist it, roll the balloon away from you, or you can roll the balloon towards you. Either way is fine. Now let's learn some basic twists. We've already learned the bubble, and all you do there is twist the balloon around and around and around at least 3 times. 1, 2, 3. The next twist I'm going to teach you is a fold twist. When you make a fold twist, you take the balloon, you fold it down like this, and if this is your first balloon, you're going to hold the nozzle here and twist it around. Now you want to take the nozzle and go right through the middle. That will keep it locked. And that is a fold twist. This makes great flower petals, makes great ears on animals. The lock twist is when you take the balloon and twist it 1, 2, 3 times, and you fold it down so it has that little crease there, and you put your nozzle right there and twist it around 1, 2, 3 times. And again, if this is your first balloon, you're going to take the nozzle and feed it all the way through, and then it'll stay just like that. Now there's one last twist I'm going to show you. This is a pinch twist, and this, when you do a pinch twist, you lay the balloon down, but it's very tiny, and you twist it around. And if again this is your first twist, then you are going to take the nozzle and feed it through. And this makes really cute teddy bear ears, and it also can change the direction of a balloon. If it's not your first twist, twist it here, twist a little bubble, fold it over like this, and you're going to lift and twist. And count 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Let's make a balloon dog. When you make the balloon dog, you're going to blow up the balloon, but you're going to leave a little tail end on the end. You're going to give it a little burp. Twist off a little bubble here. Let go. And then remember, tie it around 1 or 2 fingers so you have your knot. Just like that. Now when you make your dog, you're going to decide how long you want the doggy's nose to be. So I'm going to make mine about that long. Twist it. Hold on, because if you don't, your doggy's head will go away. So twist it again. Make a little fold twist. Squeeze, and with your twisting hand, twist 1, 2, 3 times. Now we have the doggy's head, and we have his 2 ears. Next, we're going to do the doggy's neck. And you're going to decide about how long you want the doggy's neck to be. And then you're going to take your balloon and you're going to fold it again and squeeze it. And then you're going to hold, with your twisting hand, you're going to twist 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So now you have the doggy's head, ears, neck, and the back legs. Now we just have one more twist. You're going to decide how long you want the body to be. Fold it to make the back legs, and you want to try to make the back legs about the same size as the front legs. So you're going to squeeze this, you're going to twist it, 1, 2, 3, and wow, you've made your very first balloon dog. Now it has a little end on here, so if you want, you can just squeeze a bubble and push, and it makes a little poodle tail. Now, when you make that same balloon dog brown, it could be a horse. If you made it with a really long neck, it could be a giraffe, but the twists are exactly the same. If you want your doggy to have a leash, you want to pull out either another 260, or I'm going to actually use a 160. So I'm going to get out my 160 pump, and I'm going to blow this all the way up. These are the long skinny ones. Like that. Tie your knot. Wrap it around. Just like that. You're going to make a bubble. And then you're going to wrap this around the doggy's neck. If you lose your bubble, just put it back in. Wrap it around. Wrap the bubble 3 times. And then to lock it, you can take the bubble and push it through. Bring it around here to the back. And now we're going to get this end, and we're going to fold that down. Going to pinch it, and we're going to twist this 1, 2, 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Again, I'm going to take the bubble, feed it through to lock it, and now you can take your doggy on a walk. Now we're going to make a flying mouse. When you make a flying mouse, mice are little, so we're not going to blow up very much. Just we're going to leave a really long tail. Tie your knot. Squeeze for a bubble. Twist it. 1, 2, 3. Now you're going to make a tiny fold twist. Squeeze. 1, 2, 3. And you're going to make another tiny fold twist. Squeeze. 1, 2, 3. Now with your marker, you can decorate it, or if you want to get sticker eyes, you can put it on there. You could give him some whiskers, some eyes. If you want to make your mouse fly, you're going to take your mouse, put him down right here, make a little hole with your other hand, make him dance, and you're going to do 1, 2, 3. You ready? Woo! And he can fly. All right, next we're going to make a pirate sword. Arr! To make a pirate sword, you're going to take a 260 and you're going to blow it all the way up. This is a special balloon called a chrome balloon, and these are very shiny. And they're supposed to look like real metal. I'm going to blow it all the way up. Twist off your bubble, tie your knot. Then you're going to make a little bubble here. Fold it over with a big loop twist. Twist it 1, 2, 3 times. Then you're going to take this end and you're going to feed this right through the middle of the loop. Like that. And now you have a pirate sword. Arr! Now I'm going to show you a little bit fancier pirate sword. We're going to blow this all the way up. The chrome balloons you have to blow up a little bit slower because they pop a little easier. Let's give it a little burp. Tie it. Now we're going to start off the same. We're going to make a little bubble. We're going to make that same fold twist loop. Twist it 1, 2, 3 times. Take your bubble and put it in between, like that. Now this time, instead of just feeding this through, I'm going to make a series of bubbles. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the secret to making a series of bubbles is not to let go of the first one, because if you let go of the first one, they all come undone. So hold on to the first one and go make 5 bubbles. And when you get to that last bubble, remember the ear pinch twist I showed you? You're going to take this, you're going to pull it up and twist. Twist that 3 times. And then you're going to take the long part and we're going to feed it right through. Like this. And see, this one's a little fancier because it has a fancier handle. Arrgh! Now let's learn a flower. You take the balloon and blow it all the way up, except leave just a tiny end so you can tie this together. Sometimes they squeak. All right, so tie your knot. We're going to take this end and take this end, and we're going to bring them together, and we're going to tie this into a big teardrop. All right, and we're going to take the balloon, and we're going to divide it in half. You pull it to see where the halfway point is. Twist this top part. Push this together and twist it around. Okay? Then you can take this part and feed it right through here, like this. Then we're going to take another one and do the same thing. Blow it all the way up. Tie your knot. Bring it around and tie it. Pull it right here, divide it, spin the top part around, bring it to the middle, and twist it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Looks like a big figure 8. And then you're going to feed this right through the middle to lock it, so it looks like this. Then you can take this balloon and this balloon, put them together, and put your arm in here like this, and twist them all around. Okay. Okay. Then, if you want to get extra fancy, you can add a 3rd set. Take this, blow it all the way up. Tie your knot. Fold it together. Make your teardrop. Tie it. Pull it, stretch it, spin the top. Put it together. Pinch it, and then twist it around. Lock it in place, and you've got another figure 8. Then you can take this part and put these together, and right where the joint is, you're going to squeeze, and then you're going to twist the whole thing around. So it looks like a great big flower. We're going to give our flower a stem, so you need a green one. Here is a 260 green that is going to be the stem for your flower. So tie your knot, make a bubble. If you want to make this fancy, fold it down and make a pinch twist. If you don't want to do that, that's okay too. You can just leave the little nozzle up. Put this right here in the middle. You're going to go all the way around. Lock it in good. Then you can kind of arrange your petals however you like them. And then you can take your green one and just fold it a little bit and press on it, and that'll shape it so it kind of looks forward. And then if you want to have leaves, come down a little bit, pinch and twist, 1, 2, 3, make a loop, squeeze and twist, 1, 2, 3, and then right there, make another one, twist, pinch and twist, 1, 2, 3. Then arrange that, and then you have a flower. Now let's make a magic wand. You're going to take either a round or a heart. I'm going to use a heart, and you're going to blow this up and then put your little knot in it. This is a pretty print. It's got bell on it. Stretch your balloon. These are a little bit harder to tie than the 260s because they have shorter nozzles. Tie that off, and then you have your heart. Then we're going to take another balloon, and I'm going to take a purple one, and we're going to blow this all the way up, but you're going to make sure you burp it. See, you burp it just a little bit. Tie your knot. Okay. Then you're going to take your balloon and fold it down, and we're going to make a little pinch twist. 1, 2, 3. Take your nozzle, feed it through the middle. Okay. Then you're going to take and make 2 loop twists, the same size. Here's 1, and here's 2. So this is what you have so far. Then you're going to take the rest of the balloon and you're going to fold it up here, and you're going to have this part be just a little bit higher than this, and you're going to fold it in your hand and you're going to try to spiral it. Go round and round like a candy cane. And then when you get to the top, twist off your last bubble and then wrap it all the way through the middle and on the back. And then you want these loop twists to lay down a little bit. And then you're going to take your heart, put it right here in the middle, pull it down, wrap it all the way around one of the petals. And now you have a magic wand. People love balloon hats. I'm going to teach you a simple hat base that you can make, and then you can add many different balloons to make many different kinds of hats. The hat base I'm going to show you is called a helmet. You're going to blow it all the way up. You're going to give the balloon a little burp, and then you're going to tie your knot. Then you're going to twist off a little bubble. Don't let go. And you're going to wrap it around your head. Or you can have a friend or your parents wrap it around your head. Or if you're by yourself and you don't want to do that, you can actually go around your face. Because somebody told me once, the distance around your face, this oval, is the same as the distance around your head. Don't know if that's true, but you can. I do it either way. So you've got your bubble. You're going to measure yourself or the person you're making the hat for. And you're going to put this here. You're going to lay it on top, and you're going to take that bubble and wrap it all the way around to the back. Now you have the beginning of your helmet. You could leave it like this, but you also can take this end here and make a bubble. Pull it down to this side, and it kind of looks like a mountain here. And you're going to put this here, and you're going to wrap this all the way around. Do that a couple of times. And now you have, this is called a helmet. You can go this way, you can go this way, and then if you want to add some balloons, you can just pick any colors you like. Blow these up and add them however you want. You can make crazy hats, funny hats, pretty hats. And on this one, I'm going to just take 2 balloons like this. I've left long tails on them. And I'm going to make a twist here. And I'm going to squeeze here to make this soft. I'm going to go right here in the middle, and I'm going to wrap this 1, 2, 3 times, like that. Then on this side, I'm going to squeeze this side to make it soft. Twist this around. And right here in the middle, I'm going to twist this all the way around. So you've got this so far. And then you can set this here, and then you can twist it, spiral it, just like we did with the magic wand, and go up as far as you want. Twist this around so you have these little tails at the top, and you can have a funny twisting hat, like this. And if you want to add, if you want to add something, you can take an eyeball, these are fun, and just put this on here, wrap it around, and you can have, I don't know if you can see that or not, you have a cool eyeball hat. And then if you learn to make little dilly boppers at the end, you just twist a bubble and push it to the end. But that's just not something you have to do. It's just silly. Anyway, okay, so there you go. You can make a funny hat. Whenever you're done twisting, you want to make sure that you throw all your scraps away. It's nice to have a little wastebasket that you can throw them in as you go. You don't want scraps all over the floor. Mom and Dad won't like it. Plus, if you have little baby brothers and sisters, this can be very dangerous for them. Make sure you pick up your scraps. It doesn't matter if the balloon is inflated, blown up and tied, or uninflated. If the baby puts it in their mouth, and babies love to put everything in their mouth, they could choke. And we certainly wouldn't want that to happen. Also, you want to keep this away from your pets. You don't want your doggies and kitties to get a hold of your balloons either. Hopefully next year, I will get to see you in person, and I will get to make you a really, really fun balloon face to face. If you would ever like for me to come to your birthday party, I would certainly love to do that. Just call Abracadabra, and they'll get it all set up. I sure have missed seeing you tonight, and I certainly hope next year is better so we can see each other face to face. Now that you've learned the basics, the sky is the limit. Practice, practice, practice. The more you practice, the easier it'll get and the faster you go, and you can make all different kinds of wonderful, wonderful balloon creations. You will be everybody's best friend. Balloon twisting is so much fun, and I hope you practice and you have just as much fun with balloons as I do. Thank you so much.